from Team FindSpot. And for Hack the North 2023, we built an indoor navigation system specifically catered for people with accessibility needs, and particularly blind individuals, because they can hear directions from different applications outside a building. But it's always a struggle to find the right room as once they enter a building, and it is almost impossible to get to point A to point B inside a building without physical assistance. And this is where we come in. So we took a blueprint of a floor and we converted that into a grayscale. So over here you can see floor plan, and we converted that into a grayscale image, which we later on converted into a grid and basically a graph. So here is a grayscale image. And then now the next step we did was we converted this grayscale image into a grid, which we considered as a graph, and then we used the A-star pathfinding algorithm to get from point A to point B. Now the next challenge was figuring out what is point A for us. So to find out point A, we used geolocation and Wi-Fi access points to determine the strength of different signals that we receive on our phone, and based on that we find out where exactly we are in the building. And then as the user moves forward, the location changes and the path keeps on updating. So now I'll go with the demonstration of the pathfinding algorithm here. So here is the pathfinding algorithm, and I scroll down. This is just and we use the Manhattan distance for this and A-star algorithm. So over here we can put the start coordinates and end coordinates as a starting point and the destination, which can obviously change with time as the user moves. So now as I hit the play button, now this algorithm will find the shortest path for me and give me an image. So now you can see an image. So over here the blue shaded area is all the path that the algorithm took to get to point A, which is over here, to point B, which is our destination. So here you can see how this A-star algorithm is the standard algorithm to find the most optimal path with the least cost. So over here will demonstrate again with a different starting point. So if I go up here and I change the starting point, okay, if I do here make it 200 instead, and I save it and I run the play button, you'll see I'll get a different image of a different starting point and then to the same destination. So you see, now we have moved from point A to point B, which is a different location, and I've got to destination, which is this particular room. So now I'll demonstrate by changing the start position one more time, and I'll run the play button here, and we'll see. Okay, see. So now when we change the coordinates of the starting position, it gave us, and again, the shortest path to get from point A to point B. So this is our demonstration of the use of A-star algorithm and the grayscale image of taking a blueprint of a building and converting it and running it through all our processes to get from to this point where we can find the most optimal path. Now, in order for the users to use this application, we also built React Native application which is compatible with both Android and iOS. So now I'll go with the demonstration of the mobile application. Now on the mobile application, we can see that we see a static map at the moment, but because of the limited time that we had in this hackathon, we were able to build an application from scratch, add the map onto it, add the feature of finding out different places based on your text, and then we also wanted to add the functionality of text to speech where the user can speak out the destination loud and the phone recognizes and the application recognizes that destination, fix it as the last point, and then automatically finds a path. And as the user moves every 2 seconds, it updates the path and then gives out directions in terms of meters. So for example, if I have to get to point A to point B, I can get the notification every 2 seconds of moving forward either in the west direction, east direction, or north direction. And that's how we wanted the user to get from point A to point B. That is all about our presentation. Thank you so much.